start in person again with Isaiah.
Are you, my man?
I guess my first question is about really the amenities. I've heard a lot about how great the amenities are. I guess, on one hand, what does that say about the overall investment in this league? But then on the other, just, what has been something that you were just surprised to see?
To be honest, I wasn't really surprised by any of this. I mean, it's a very great opportunity for us to get the things that we deserve, obviously, which has should have been done from the start. And I think Unrivaled has done a great job of giving us the resources that we need in any aspect, whether it be basketball or things that we're passionate outside of the game. I think they really done a great job of covering both sides. But just to see all the access that we have to a lot of things in recovery has just been phenomenal. And it's a one-stop shop. I don't have to go to many different places to get what I need. Everything is here. So it's just been a great opportunity thus far, and just to take advantage of it as well.
Just to follow back up on something you said, covering both sides on and off the court. Can you kind of talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I think our social media team has done a great job of, covering things that we're passionate about outside of basketball. I know for me, like music is something that I'm really trying to dive into, and they've been doing everything possible to make sure that I get the opportunities that, I want. So like I said, the social media team has just been doing a phenomenal job of making sure that they're telling our stories, that is off the court. So
And then Ryan, I guess, does this compare to any other? I mean, obviously everyone's played basketball some high levels. Does it compare to anything that you've ever experienced in terms from an immunity standpoint?
Amenity standpoint, no, I think it's definitely at the top, especially, Jordan spoke about it. This is like, it's not surprising, but for them to get everything on such short notice and, really take care of us and show that they are putting their all into us, it's been great. Not saying that the places that I've been before don't take care of me, of course, I'm not saying that, but just being able to have this is definitely different.
Is there a favorite immunity, guys?
I'm a sauna girl.
Sauna.
So, what about you, Coach?
I haven't taken anything. I haven't done anything. It's not for me. It's for them, and for them to enjoy it. And I want to make sure that the world recognize and understand what they're saying. They're saying that this is like a one-stop shop kind of deal for them. They're not saying that they're not taking care of where they are. They're just talking about where they are right now and how things have been for them while they're here.
Good.
That's it for me.
All right. We'll go to Zoom. Willie, you can start us off.
Thank you. I have one for both players. If you can answer both sides of this. When speaking about your dream teammate, Alicia Gray, there's two different people. One is on the court, as she just told us, and when it comes to competition, she's ready to eat your heart out. She's not gonna let nobody stand in her way. She's just got that killer instinct. Whether it's one on one, we saw it in the All Star. You see it when she plays as a dream. But then off the court, this aura that she brings. Everyone loves the accent, the trademark smile, her personality. Can each of you comment on one or the other? They're both taking one of those aspects. How she's just these two different people, but just this great person.
I'll go first because I know Ryan knows her a little bit better than I do. But just to speak to what you said, I mean, everything is 100% correct with Leash. She's such a joy to be around. She brings this positive energy day in and day out. And she's a beast on the court. She's a dog on the court. I know she'll go to war for any of her teammates. And then off the court, she's very giggly. She's always laughing. She's always smiling. And so that's the type of person you want to be around constantly. It just uplifts you 24/7. And so I've had nothing but great things and positive things to say about Leash. I just enjoy being around her.
She came in here and said that she came. She came here and said that she's like eat your heart out. That's how she goes.
No, like cause I asked her about how last year at Athletes Unlimited she won the title. Then in All Star she wins two. So just that killer instinct, she was like, "Yeah, if you come for what I'm going for, I'm gonna eat your heart out," type of thing. That was what she said. I'm coming for you,
Oh, it's good that it's getting through to her.
or rip your heart out. Something.
I've been telling her that, she can do a lot more of what she does for 2 years now. And so I guess for her to come here and say it herself, it's getting there. But no, like Jay's starting to touch on a little bit. She is, I wouldn't say she's eat your heart out just yet, but she does work hard. You know, she doesn't let anything really get in her way. She's pretty steady, level headed. So just being able to have her on the court with me, it helps tremendously, especially when she's having a good night because you can't just focus on just one person. Like you have to focus on her. You can't just not guard her. Off the court, she is very silly, a little delayed, you know, but we love her all the same. And you know, being able to not only consider her my best friend, but a sister for life, on and off the court, like it's just like I would say this, like I can go to her house when she's not there and spend time with her family, and so that just tells you everything you need to know about her and our relationship off the court.
Thank you.
We'll go Nat next.
I have a question for both Jordin and Rhyne. Jordin, I'm going to start with you. I saw your cover recently of Beyonce. Just wondering, are we going to be getting any more covers from you? And which artists or songs would we probably hear from you?
You are gonna get more coverage. I actually had a talk with the social media team, which is what I was talking to you about covering things that we're passionate about off the court. About possibly, I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to spoil it, but I will say there are some things that are in the works, that will happen while we're here.
Okay, you're going to keep us guessing, huh?
I can't spoil it for you.
Okay. And then Rhyne, I saw you and Teresa. They posted on social like some banter between you two about who would win playing one-on-one in your primes. So I'm actually curious from both of you, Rhyne and Teresa, just what is it like playing for and being coached by Coach Weatherspoon and Coach, same for you, like what is it like to coach Rhyne and Jordin?
Well, I don't know how she wouldn't say I couldn't beat her. She's literally watching me. I'm not in my prime yet, so there's only so much for me. Like I don't know why she wouldn't agree with me. No, but just being able to play for her, like, you know, I was thinking about this the other day. They say, like, if your coach doesn't have anything to say to you, then you should be worried. But the way I see it, if your coach say something to one of their top players because you're already getting the job done. So for that way, you should be worried if they constantly have something to say to you because it means that you're constantly not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And so she's done nothing but really just uplift me and, you know, build confidence. You know, obviously there is some teaching. I'm still young in my career, but not much of that. She's just like telling me what I am, who I am, what I need to be, and you know, what I need to get done in the game. But just setting the tone on and off the court with her energy and, you know, her attitude and everything that she brings, it kind of forces my hand because I can't be as laid back as I have been in the past. And like coming out into the games, like immediately going into attack mode. So having her set the tone that way and set the example has been really helpful for me.
Trust me, that banter was fun. I care less to speak about me. I've had my time. I enjoyed my time, and it was precious. It's precious moments, and I leave those moments there. But the experience I bring for these two and the rest of the team to make sure that they're the best version of themselves. It has been excellent to walk into the locker room, to be a part of who they are as people, not just basketball players, but as people. I love that because I'm gaining the relationships that I enjoy, getting to know them and know what makes them go, what makes them flow. But at the same time, like Ryan just said, there's a demand. There's a demand from them. And I don't think I should have to yell it, scream it, all of that. They're professionals. I shouldn't have to do that. Once they know it's set and it's in stone, they just go get it done. So for me as a coach, that's precious, that's important, and it makes my job much easier. To have them with me, you guys, as they know, I shared it with them after one game. And I don't mind sharing how I truly feel. I'm authentically me. But to be a part of them and how they've accepted me and allowed me to be me has been tremendously special. I can't say anything but great things about all six of them and what they bring to the table every single day. Nothing changes. They bring it and they know what they have to do every day. We came here to get better, but we also came here to win.
Okay,
Thank you.
Lois.
All right, we'll go.
Didn't
Brooke.
realize I was next. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry if this question's been asked before. This is the first media op I've jumped in on. Rhyne, you got to play 3-on-3 at the Olympics last year, and this is a very different 3-on-3. But do you feel there's anything about your Olympic experience that's helping you with this, get into a quick rhythm with this?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference really is that it's full court. Obviously, 3-on-3 is very physical. But having D and me on the same team, I feel like they shouldn't have done that. But it's helped because we have actions that we can bring to the team, and the experience with that and the chemistry that we already have, it helps build and makes it easier for us to then go and teach and help our teammates how it is, and what actions work best when there's only 3 people, how to get the right spacing and stuff like that. I think that playing in that over the summer has really helped prepare for this, because it's a different type of mental and physical shape that you have to be in when you're playing in this. But yeah, I think the biggest difference is that it's full court. Everything else, it just comes.
We'll end it there. Thanks, guys.